Okay, everybody, welcome to the LeRoyyMcCoy live show. Marhaban, bienvenido a mi espacio. And I just want to share the great news that there's a new woman in my life. Ladies, I'm not trying to make any ladies jealous. Baby, if you're watching, I love you. Mwah. Para ti. But there's a new woman in my life, and I love her. And her name is Rosemary. She is the truth, and the oils that we get from her leaves and her stems, the essential oils extracted from her, work wonders on us. And even back in the day, like way back, like biblical days, when you were anointed, like something special happened to you. There was different reasons for why, but something special happened. They would pour oils over your head. So this is rosemary oil, the essential oils. Comes from all the way back east, where everything is good and pure. Rosemary. So. And look, it's a little bottle, but I don't know if you guys could see how much is in here. Look, and this bottle's been around, and this is my mom's bottle, but it's been here for a couple months. I just fell in love with her like a couple days ago. So it's less than $10, so it's less than a dime, and it goes to take you way further than any dime will, no matter how many times you clip it or anything. So this is how I work with her, and. So I have a little thing on top, just like this, boom, boom, that's it, that's all you need. And I put it right, after I get out of the shower, I'm nice and clean, and cleaning the inside and the outside, like this. Put it right here. Just like that. And I go like this to put it so I could smell it, but also when I go like this, and breathing at the same time. I'm not trying to look like a Hanzir, but that opens up my nostrils so more oxygen can get to my system. And on the side of the bottle, it even says that the benefit for this is activating. So this activates, and me and my uncle, shout out to Uncle Chris, he's the realest. He's talking about activating our DNA, because not all of it, some of it is not magnetic or charged the way it should be. So this really charge you up. And shout out to my abuela too, because she's the first one to put me onto essential oil. She has a little bottle of this eucalyptus, and like we'll be in the car, before we get out the car, she'll put a drop in her hand and go like this, make a little cup in her hand, and put her nose in her hand. That's also a very good technique, but this is just the one that I saw. Anyways, rosemary and it has to do a lot with love too. Love it's back in the days, the culture was when you get married, the wife would have a headdress on of not a headdress, but you know what I mean. She would put something on her head made of rosemary, and the guys would have a little sprig of rosemary, and they would go out and take a branch of it and plant it and then stick it in the floor. And if it root and grows, then it was a sure sign that their marriage would be successful. And by the way, I just came from my first wedding, so congratulations to Jeffrey and Esperanza Asensio. It was the most beautiful wedding. It was my first wedding, but everybody was beautiful. Everybody looked so beautiful. Everyone was dancing, having a good time. Even the viejita, the wife's grandmother, she must have been 90-something. God, I finally got up and started dancing, started busting this salsa, bachata, merengue, all that she was going in. And it was just such a lovely environment. So love, and I love her, and she helps spread love. And you know what they say, God is love. So rosemary just one step closer to the divine. And all these essential oils, we can incorporate them. And also what I do for my hair, because I look in shampoos and gel and even deodorant, all these things we put on our body have a lot of chemicals, sulfates and all these crazy titanium, zinc, ammonium, something like, it's really crazy. So what I do, and shout out to Raquel, because Raquel put me onto this, I just incorporated rosemary into it. She said, when you're cleaning the house, you just take a little bit of olive oil, just put it in here. So what I do is I have a little dish. I would run up and get it right now, but I don't want to extend this video and make it longer than it should be and leave you guys hanging. So I get a shallow dish, right, with just a little bit of olive oil, preferably extra virgin, the purest olive oil, and I just dip my fingers just like that, boom, boom, like the tips of my fingers, and I go like this, get onto my hand, put it in my hair. So that's what I've been doing for the past, like, let's say month or so. But now I put the olive oil, and I just put like 1 or 2 drops of rosemary, because it really smells good. And if you go in the health food stores, they have a whole bunch of these little bottles. Some of them are really expensive because the plant that they come from are really hard to grow, and like there's rare, but there's a whole bunch. So everybody find your own essential oil that complements your essence and who you are as a person. There's an essential oil out there for you. And if you believe in the Bible, this is just a story. Abraham, I believe it was Ibrahim, but I'm not going to say that without a shadow of a doubt, but might have been Moses. One of them. They were laying down. He was walking. He went on, like he was on top of a hill or something, he took a rock and as a pillow, and he laid down, and he had this dream. The Jacob's ladder. This is where the story of Jacob's ladder come from. That he saw the angels come down in the staircase that leads to heaven and all that. So he got up, took some oils, and anointed that rock, and said, "Boom! This is now the new is a holy place now." Because he got in touch with the divine, with the Ein Sof, the whatever you want to call it, the all. The all, let's just call it that. That's what it is, the all. And he got in tune with that, so he realized that that's what it was. And also, I'm going to side note. This is footnote. Boop, footnote A. DMT and all these things. Not only DMT, but all the things that our pineal glands secrete, those chemicals, they help us get in tune with a lot of things, subtle energies, other realms and planes of existence that are true. There are non-human, non-physical entities that are conscious. There are other things that are not physical but that are conscious. Stars have consciousness. There's a lot of things, and there's also footnote B. Boom. There are some stars that we can't even perceive with our eye, with our human eye, and it's not because they're so far away, but it's I guess their frequency that they're vibrating at is not. We can't pick it up with our eye. But if you have a certain kind of telescope, you can see, wow, there's stars here, here, and here, but we can't see it with our eyes. Back to what I was trying to say. I'm sorry for jumping all over the place. Rosemary is the truth. All these essential oils are the truth. Get in touch. Find your essential oil that complements you and use it into your life. Incorporate it into your hair, into your nostrils, however you want to use it. And it will make you, that's just one step closer. It'll get you cleaner and pure and feeling better about things. So, I love you all. I'm going to activate myself some more, and I will be in touch with you guys soon with another LeRoyyMcCoy, spreading nothing but love and positivity. Be easy, my kneesy. I love y'all all. Deuces.